Well, hello again, everybody, and welcome to Jasper High School basketball coverage here on WJTS. I'm Carey Schneider, along with Jason Stamm and Jeremy Marcos. And tonight, the Wildcats are just up the road to Dubois, and they take on the Northeast Dubois Jeeps here at the Northeast Dubois Gymnasium. The Wildcats coming in today's contest with a 3-10 record, snapping a two-game winning streak they had going before losing to Evansville Harrison 63-57 last Saturday night. Northeast Dubois is 8-4. Their last ball game, they defeated Springs Valley 54-33. Jason, looking into this game, it's a big another county game, county rivalry, of course. I know Jasper has had the upper hand, in fact, winning 42 of the last 48 contests. But you're in a hostile environment here. It's Northeast Dubois, and they always come ready to play.
Yeah, you're right. You can throw out the records. We talk about that all the time. When you're playing a county rival, it doesn't matter whether one team has a good record and one don't. They don't mean anything. So hopefully, we can rebound from our game last Saturday against Harrison, which, I thought we played well in. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we will continue to improve. And like you said, you're coming into a hostile environment here. It's a small gym. A lot of people in here tonight. It's going to be loud. So it'll be interesting to see how we respond.
It was loud during the JV contest as it was. By the way, I didn't even catch who ended up finishing that off.
Jasper did win that.
And the Wildcats of Caleb Bagley remain undefeated here at 24-25. Again, as we go into this game tonight, Jason, of course, like I said, it's a lot of emotion always between these two. It's always a fun game, no question about it.
No doubt.
So, of course, it's just another step, as we say, to a big weekend we have with Northeast Dubois tonight, New Albany back at home tomorrow night. And right now, I want to point out that they're doing some special introductions at this moment on Northeast Dubois' behalf, as tonight is Cancer Awareness Night here at the Coliseum, as it's sometimes referred to. As right now they're introducing some players and who they are playing and fighting for, cancer victims and so forth. And so a great special cause tonight, needless to say. Proceeds from that fundraisers and whatnot that are being raised this evening are going to be benefiting the Longy-Foos Cancer Center and Memorial Hospital in Jasper. So a great cause tonight for between these two schools.
Yeah, it is. Anytime they can do that, to try to help out with cancer, it's always a good thing. And they're just about everybody has been affected by cancer at some stage in their life. So it's always a good thing to be able to do this.
So as we get going back to this ball game, Jason, again, it looks like the Wildcats, last week we had a little bit of difficulty as far as injuries was concerned with Braden Giesler having a little ankle problem and so forth, which they got it taped up, but then still played well in the ball game. Hopefully that and the other ones have subsided. So.
Yeah, hopefully Braden is, back to 100%. He had some days off this week where he could get some treatment on it and come out ready to play tonight. Obviously last week when he did hurt it, he did come back, but you could just tell that he was, a little bit about a half step slow, and for him that's a big deal because he plays so hard.
So right now both teams are being introduced on the floor over the public address system, and again, loud, boisterous crowd from both Northeast Dubois as well as Jasper, as the Jasper student section has showed up tonight in full force.
Yeah, they did. We've got a really nice, both sections actually for the students. They're both representing their school well.
We have Jasper to our left of us, Jeeps students to the right of us, so I'm stuck in the middle with you. So
yeah,
here I am, so forth. And, of course, we're actually on the opposite side of the benches, as you can pretty well tell. So, again, both teams have been introduced, and they're coming down on the floor. Jasper, of course, with their original main starting lineup of Logan Day, Jace Foy, Braden Giesler, and Jalen Mainers, while the Jeeps send out Drew Schreering, Adam Dooley, Tripp Verkamp, Crit Everman Jr., and Eli Schreering. The tip is controlled by the Jeeps, and we're underway here in Northeast Dubois. Travis Schneider drives to the shot, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound comes to Braden Giesler, and the Wildcats, he will pull it up. And he clears it out to Butel. Jasper with their first possession of the night. Giesler over to Day. Logan on the wing. See what kind of day, it's whatever the Jeeps put on the Wildcats tonight. Here's a three on the way, short. No good by Jace Foy, and the Jeeps come up with the rebound. Drew Schraring with it. Drew down the corner. We kind of blocked off from our vision here with the students standing in front. There's a steal by Giesler. Giesler will take it up and lay it in. Thought about putting it down, but fortunately he got the layup to drop through.
Yeah, we'll take the 2 points no matter how it goes through the basket.
We don't need the extra dramatics. Just get the points in.
Yeah.
2-0, Jasper leads it.
Oh, they missed a guy wide open.
Clears it out to Eversman. Eli Schraring now with it. Bounce pass down low to Dooley. Everman, top of the key, over to Drew Schraring. Drew, one dribble. Eli. Burkamp down low to Schraring. Eli takes it inside the lane, puts a one-handed jumper, it gets the roll. So Eli Schraring scores the first two for the Jeeps, and we're tied at 2 apiece with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Looks like Dubois switched to a zone defense that time.
Three-point shot is no good, knocked out. Butel has it, clears it out. Three on the way, no good by Giesler. Cats come up with another offensive board. Giesler out today.
I'd really like to see us use Mainers inside tonight and see what he can do. He's got a size advantage.
Here's about a 25-footer, no good by Jace Foy. And the Jeeps have the basketball. We're tied at 2. Quickly to the hole. The ball swatted away by Giesler. Out of bounds, and it'll belong to Northeast Dubois. He was ready for that.
Yeah, he was. So far, it doesn't look like Geese has any ill effects of his ankle being hurt.
Dooley inbounds it over to Schraring. Eli, that is. Now to Drew. Drew works on Butel. Kind of a little size difference there.
Yeah.
Down low, Dooley. Dooley looks for a man, clears it out to Everman. He'll throw up a three, no good. Down low, Dooley again. He'll force a shot up, it's blocked. Giesler has it, he'll bring it up the floor. Braden takes it all the way, whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Northeast Dubois, as it looks like Drew Schraring will get nailed on the personal.
I think they called it on the floor, so there won't be no free throws.
It was on the floor indeed. So it'll be the first foul of the evening for either ball club. Jasper will have it, as Day will inbound it out to Foy. Day drives to the baseline, looks, and clears it out to Foy. Now Butel. Jace on the right side. Guarded by Eli Schraring. Here's Butel. Finds Mainers down low. I think it's pretty much his first touch of the night, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Ball is stolen away by the Jeeps, and they'll have the basketball. Dooley in the corner, out to Schraring. Now Eli Schraring will work it out in the backcourt. 4:07 to go in the first quarter. 2-2 is our score. Drew hands it off to Dooley. Deals it out to Everman. Down low, Drew. He tries to find Everman out. Down low, I should say, to Everman. Pass was high and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Wildcats as Caden Ernie gets set to check in. Caden with his first action of the night.
Dubois is going to put a little 2-2-1 full court press on.
Taking it all the way. was Day, but the ball is swatted away, and a foul was going to be. Was it a foul call or was it out of bounds?
No, it was foul.
Okay, so I
believe on Drew Schraring.
So Drew Schraring picks up his second. Travis Schraring may have to go to his bench here in a second, and he will, it looks like, as number 20 for the Jeeps. Bryson Morrows comes in. First free throw by Day is no good. Second on the way is good. 3-2, Jasper with the lead. Jeeps with the basketball, trailing by 1. The whistle.
Ernie's going to pick that foul up. He was battling for position down low with Morose.
Couple of substitutions for the Wildcats now as Jack Levin and Kai Kuntz come into the contest. Foul on Ernie, as we said. His first, Cats first. Here's a three from the corner, is off the mark, no good. And Kai Kuntz hauls down the board right off the bench. Cats with it. Caden gives it over to Levin. Jack deals it out to Logan Day. Levin holds high, and the pass is stolen away by the Jeeps. Here is Schraring with it. He'll take it all the way, but it will be fouled. So Eli Schraring with the steal and tried to take it to the house, but he was fouled in the process. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 after the foul on Jack Levin.
Yeah. It just wasn't we tried a cross-court pass down there on offense, and it just wasn't a very good pass.
Schraring has 2 points. He'll have 2 shots coming. First one is no good. Both teams struggling a little bit from outside the field.
Yeah,
and from shooting period.
Yeah.
As Logan Day missed the first of his 2 shots. Schraring missed the first of his 2 shots. This one does fall. And we're tied at 3 apiece. So 3-3 is the score. We're already under the 3-minute mark here in the first. Caden, go ahead.
Get the ball in the middle of the floor against that zone defense.
Pass is stolen away by Morose. And the Jeeps have the basketball. Eli Schraring with it. Driving to the baseline is Eli. He'll stop, looks high, fires it out to Morose. I hope I'm saying that properly.
It is, Morose.
Morose, thank you. Here's a 3 from the corner, it's good. Trip Burkham with a 3-point basket, and the Jeeps lead it 6-3.
Right there, get it in the middle.
Ben gives it over to Geisler, will bring it across the timeline. Over to Day. Under 2 minutes to go. 6-3. Northeast Dubois on top. Mainer's getting set to come back into the contest. Here's a 3 from the corner. It is no good. Long rebound. Come down to the hands of the Northeast Dubois Jeeps.
We're settling too quickly for that outside shot. We need to get it in, play the inside-outside game.
Jeeps with it. Dooley over to Morose. Everman now. Down in the corner is, here we go now with it is Schraring. 1:15 to go. Jeeps working their offense. 6-3 is the score. Northeast Dubois with the lead and the basketball. Eli Schraring deals it out to Morose. Dooley now. Eli with it in the backcourt now. 45 seconds now, and the Jeeps are going to slow it down and settle down for the last shot. 30 seconds. Eli will dribble it out in the backcourt. 24 now. Travis Schraring barking out signals to his ball clubs. 15 seconds now. Eli now deals it over to Dooley. 9 seconds. And a foul is going to be called on the Wildcats as Eli Schraring. Ball was knocked out of his hands from behind. Foul will go against Braden Giesler. It'll be his first, team's third. Five seconds. Dooley deals it over to Schraring. Dooley pumps a long three. Good at the buzzer. Adam Dooley with a three-point basket right at the horn gives the Northeast Dubois a 9-3 lead at the quarter break. 9-3 is our score. We'll be back after this on 18 WJTS.
Dubois Chevy Cadillac in Jasper is proud to be the title sponsor for the Jammin' in Jasper basketball tournament this month. Teams from all over the Midwest will come to compete. This month, get a Jammin' deal on your next vehicle at Dubois with tax time savings. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles in stock for every budget and flexible financing options from top lenders. As always, no hidden fees. Dubois Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, where customers and their friends for Jammin' deals since 1929.
Where the Jeeps lead the Wildcats 9-3, Jason, after the first quarter. An interesting quarter at that, but right now it's just shots aren't falling for the Cats for the most part.
No, they're not. I've got us for 3 turnovers there in the first quarter, so we've got as many turnovers as we've got points. But we've had some open, decent shots. But again, I think we're settling for that outside shot too quickly. I'd still like to use Mainers and Giesler inside a little bit.
Meanwhile, the Jeeps come up with a big play on a three-point shot by Adam Dooley at the horn to give them a 9-3 lead. They're dealing down low to Mainers again. A whistle and a jump ball is called, and it'll belong to the Jeeps. Mainers having trouble getting the ball down low to him.
Yeah, they didn't do a very good job of feeding it. I mean, if they ball fake down there to him, they're double teaming him, so somebody else is going to be wide open. Why don't they ball fake and look for that open guy? 4th
turnover for the Wildcats in this contest. Northeast Dubois with the basketball and a 6-point lead. Eli Schraring deals it over now with it as Dooley. Three-point shot is good. And the Jeeps are getting the fall as Eli Schraring gets his 6-point, a first 3-point basket by him. And John Gable wants a timeout. Northeast Dubois jumps out to a 9-point lead with 7:19 to go in the quarter. We'll be back after this on 18 WJTS.
Think about the journey, not about how you're getting there. The all-new Michelin LTX MS2, engineered for 2 extra years of tread life. Available at Dubois County Tire and Supply in Jasper.
Big or small, we service all. Dubois County Tire.
With this 6-point of the night, forces the Wildcats to call a timeout, Jason. And right now, as we just talked about for a second there, Jasper needs to just come out of its element, and play their game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, right now we're not doing much on offense. We're not cutting hard, cut with a purpose. So still a lot of ball game left, but we've got to turn some things around here and start playing a little bit harder.
Right now, with the basketball is Giesler, who finds Day, I should say, down low, and a turnover by the Wildcats. So the Jeeps, who have been capitalizing on the Wildcat turnovers, have another crack at it. They're leading by 9, 12-3. Eli Schraring with the basketball, gives it over to Rose in the corner. Rose working on Butel. Eli deals it over to Dooley. Schraring on the wing, back out to Dooley. Here's a three on the way. Good. The Jeeps are raining the threes here in the early parts of the second quarter. Northeast Dubois' fourth three-pointer in the contest, 2 here in the second quarter. They lead it 15-3.
I mean, the difference is Dubois is patient on offense, and they make 8 to 10 passes, and then they end up with a nice open shot.
Here's a three on the way. Good for the quarter by Jace Foy. Just what the doctor ordered for the Wildcats.
Yeah, we needed that bad there.
15-6 is the score. And a turnover would be quite beneficial for the Cats right now to stop Northeast Dubois' offensive onslaught. Drive up, no good. Rebound basket, no good. Coming up with the board is Mainers for the Wildcats. He'll clear it out to Butel. Mainers stops and pops a three. He'll hit. Jalen Mainers with his first points of the night, a three-pointer, and suddenly it's a 4-point ball game. Or sorry, 6-point ball game. So back-to-back three-pointers by the Wildcats makes it a 15-9 score. And they'll be looking for another stop here. Dooley out to Schraring. Eli on the dribble. Drives and works on, throws a forearm, got away with it. I guess, or will they call it? No, they won't. They're going to call a bump on Giesler. And needless to say, it was Schraring who got away with the forearm.
Yeah, he did. He kind of cleared some space with Giesler.
And as a result, Giesler's going to pick up his second foul and will have to sit. Kai Kuntz getting ready to come back in. First free throw by Schraring is no good. Schraring is now 2 for 3 from the line here in this contest. He's got 6 points. Substitution for the Jeeps now.
Sheets.
As Aiden Sheets will check in for Travis Schraring's ball club. Eli Schraring misses the second of 2. So we both, and a whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Sheets right off the bench. As he battled for that rebound with Mainers. So Sheets picks up his first personal. 15-9 is their score. Northeast Dubois with the 6-point lead. Jasper after the basketball. Butel out to Day.
We've got a huge size advantage inside with Kuntz and Mainers. We got to take advantage of it.
Kuntz double teamed and a whistle. The ball's knocked out of bounds. They'll say it belongs to the Wildcats, as it looked like Tripp Burkamp got the last piece of it.
Yeah, we got lucky there.
Coming back into the contest is Clint Everman. So Everman Jr. back in the lineup for the Jeeps Ball Club. Mainers will inbound it on the baseline. Fires it out to Foy. Jace over to Day. Logan drives, stops, pulls up, puts a shot up, it's blocked, it's out of bounds. And they're going to say it's off the Wildcats and it's going to belong to Northeast Dubois.
I don't know how that.
Well, he was right underneath it. He saw something we couldn't see up here, obviously.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
So the Chiefs will have the basketball as Sheets has it on the wing. Schraring now in the corner, out to Dooley. Clears it out to Sheets. Dooley in the corner, out to Sheets again. 3:46 to go in the second quarter. Northeast Dubois leads at 15-9. Whistle and a foul away from the ball, and it's going to go against Sheets. That's his second already.
Yep.
He's off the bench, and he's immediately picked up 2 fouls. And Travis Schraring's going to have to send Bryce Morose back into the lineup. So Morose in the lineup for Northeast Dubois. Jasper has the basketball. This is a big possession right now, Jason. I know it's 3:41 to go still in a quarter, but this is huge for Jasper at my point.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, we need to get a good shot here and cap. Oh.
We don't need that, though.
No.
He's actually sure where that was going, but We got a 30-second timeout called right now against or by Northeast Dubois. 3:31 to go in the second quarter. So Jeeps and the Wildcats got to settle things down right now.
Yeah, I mean, I've got us for 6 turnovers, and that's, we can't do that. That one there was unforced, and that's the thing. Out of the 6, probably half of them have been unforced, and you've got to learn to take care of the basketball.
Absolutely.
Like we said, you're playing in a hostile environment, and those get amplified when you're playing in that, and we just got to. We got to bear down. I mean, I don't know what our mentality was coming into this game, but, it's kind of like you just take it for granted, or, I don't know what it is, but you got to show up ready to play, and we didn't.
I don't know how you cannot come into this game and not be prepared knowing that you're going into a hostile environment. It's not like it's the first time that some of these kids have played in this gym.
No.
And no matter what kind of team Northeast Dubois has, 8-4, very good, one of their finer teams in a while now. What I'm getting at is that they're playing, this is a place where their team feeds off the energy, and the Wildcats need to suck that energy out of them a little bit.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Here's a drive to the hole. It's no good by Dooley, but a foul is going to be called on the Wildcats.
And we're just getting beat off the dribble too much right there. Mainers was out there trying to guard him, and he was worried about it, trying to block his shot, and he just ball faked and went right around him to the basket.
That foul is going to go against Mainers. It'll be his first. Dooley will have 2 shots coming. The first one drops for his 4th point. Jeeps 2 of 5 tonight from the line at this point as a team. Dooley, however, nails both of those for his 5th points. 17-9. Jeeps up by 8.
Reverse the ball, get it in the middle, and you beat that press, and you end up with an open shot.
Like that one, which does not fall by Chase Foy. He had a good look, but it just wouldn't drop.
No, but, the day of shot faking there and going to the basket are a thing of the past because everybody's worried about shooting a three-pointer.
It's up here for that.
Yeah.
When it comes to it, it's a shame almost.
It is.
It's enough. That's for another day.
Yeah.
17-9 is their score. Northeast Dubois with the 8-point lead in the basketball. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. As Morose will work on Ernie. Eli Schrerin with it. Dillon into the corner. Floater jump is no good by Burkamp.
Be smart, Jack.
And a whistle and an offensive foul.
I mean, it was 1-on-2, 1-on-3, and you got to be smart there and say, okay, I don't have numbers, pull it back out.
So the turnover and the foul will give the Jeeps the basketball nearing the 2-minute mark here in the first half. 17-9 is our score. Kuntz about to come back in for the Wildcats. Down low, shot up and in by Adam Dooley. Adam Dooley's got 5, 6, 7 points in this contest. Jeeps with their biggest lead at 19-9. Day out to Ernie. Minute 30 to go. And a foul down low against Northeast Dubois.
That's a tough pass to make. Trying to feed the low post from the top of the key. You need to get the ball to the wing and feed it from the wing.
Adam Dooley will be called on the foul. Jonah Clem checks in for the Jeeps. .129 to go, down low Mainers. Mainers works it, deals it out. Three-pointer on the way, no good for Day.
Kuntz did a good job of that rebound.
Kuntz did, he certainly did, and foul is going to be called on Northeast Dubois. That'll be their 4th. Foul is going to be called on Jonah Clem, who just checked in for the Northeast Dubois Jeeps. Thomas Sager in the lineup now for the Wildcats.
There you go. Look opposite. Look opposite. He's wide open.
And a foul is going to be called.
And Jalen usually does a good job of that, but there he had 3 guys on him. So guess what? That means 2 guys are open somewhere, and Thomas Sager was the one that was open on the back side, but he didn't get squared up to the basket to be able to see him over there.
Jalen Mainers, who has 3 points, will go to the line to shoot 2. 1:08 to go in the first half. First one is hard off the back of the rim, no good. Bryce Burrows in the lineup now for Northeast Dubois. Second free throw is good by Mainers. 19-10 is the score, 1:08 to go in the second. Under a minute now. Schraring will pull it out, deals it over to Verkamp. Now to Dooley, 45 seconds ago. Northeast Dubois will work the clock down. 34 seconds ago.
Need to stop him right here. Can't give up an easy shot for an easy bucket here to end the quarter.
25 seconds. The Jeeps have yet to start their offense. 19-10 is our score. Jeeps with a 9-point lead 14 seconds ago. Dooley looks over to Travis Schraring. And now the Jeeps start their offense. Dooley drives, puts it up, no good, but he'll draw the foul. So Adam Dooley drove to the hole. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is called on Kai Kuntz, his first. Sager getting ready to check back in for the Wildcats. First one by Dooley is good. Dooley's got 8. Boy back in for the Cats as well, so the Cats putting their offense back out there.
Yeah, Coach Gable's trying to get as many shooters on the floor right now as what he can for this last 6 seconds.
Dooley's next one will not fall. Rebound, Ernie, 4 seconds. Caden over to Sager to whistle, and they called it over and back. Said he stepped over the 10-second stripe.
He did. I mean, it's just... Coach Gable's about ready to pull his hair out, I think.
20-10 is the score. 1.8 seconds ago till halftime. Verkamp fires a heave, no good, and that brings us to the end of the first half of the play. With the score, Northeast Dubois leading the Jasper Wildcats 20-10. So let's just kind of break this down a little bit here, Jason. The Wildcats right now, I mean, as I said, I don't know how well to put it, but coming to play.
Yeah, I mean, it's, it sounds like a broken record all year. We're just, we didn't, to me, mentally and physically, we didn't show up ready to play this game from the start. We've made, obviously, I've got us for 8 turnovers in the first half. That's way too many. We got to take care of the basketball. And then even on defense, we've only give up 20 points, but a lot of them have been uncontested 3-point shots or drives to the basket. And in my opinion, you get the game started and you play hard by how you play on defense. If you play hard on defense, the offense just kind of
takes care of itself.
It follows along. It takes care of itself. And in my opinion, in that first half, yeah, I know, like I said, they've only got 20 points, but we haven't played the defense that we're capable of playing. I've watched us play basketball. I've watched us play defense for Coach Gable for quite a few years, and his teams always play hard defense. And tonight we don't seem like we're doing that. We're kind of out there going through the motions. We're not playing with any enthusiasm, any energy. And, you know, we've talked about that. You know, how can you not be ready to do that when you come on the road up here knowing that, you know, they had a good record, and obviously they came into the ball game knowing that they were going to compete and with a chance to win the game. And we just haven't responded this first half.
Well, we'll take a look at the scoring real quick here for the Wildcats right now. Logan Day with 1 point, 3 points for Jace Boyd, 2 for Braden Giesler, and 4 points by Jalen Mainers to lead the Cats in scoring at halftime. Northeast Dubois, let's see, we got Adam Dooley with 5, 6, 7, 8 points here at the halftime break. 6 points for Trip Verkamp, and 2, 3, 6 points for Eli Schreering for Northeast Dubois here at halftime. Our halftime score, Northeast Dubois 20, Jasper 10. We'll be back with the second half after this on 18 WJTS.
This is Tony Ubelar, Toyota in Jasper. Truck lovers know the Toyota Tundra for its legendary strength and reliability. The new Tundras are long on comfort, technology, and safety too. Right now, we've got plenty of new Tundras in stock, with options for every purpose and budget. Loaded with features to help you get things done. We have flexible financing and lease options as well. Find your new Tundra today at Ubelar Toyota in Jasper, where customers send their friends for hardworking trucks since 1929.
Dubois, where the Wildcats and the Jeeps are about to start the second half of play. Northeast Dubois leading by the score of 20-10 here at halftime, or as we're about to start the second half. Looks like the Wildcats will have the basketball to start the second half. And they bring out their original starting five of Logan Day, Max Butel, Jace Foy, Braden Giesler, and Jalen Mainers. Jeeps yet to break huddle as the clock expires, and looks like they too will bring out their original starters of Drew Schreering, Adam Dooley, Trip Verkamp, Britt Everman Jr., and Eli Schreering. Jasper will have the basketball to start the half. Butel will work it over to Giesler. Here's a three on the way. Good. From the corner right to start here by Logan Day.
See, the reason that worked was Logan was over spotting up at the three-point line, and his man was trying to help in there on the lob that they were looking to throw to Mainers. So that was a very good job that time.
That three-point shot puts the Cats within 7. And there's almost a turnover, but able to come up with was Verkamp.
I don't know how you saved that one.
Schreering drives the baseline, puts it up and in. Eli Schreering has his 8th point. 22-13. Cats trail by 9. Giesler over to Butel. On his behind there. Fell flat on his bottom there as and the Cats will have the basketball.
Yeah, we were lucky to maintain that one.
So Butel will bring it up the floor. It's just a matter here, Jason, to see how the Cats respond.
Yeah, I like what we did on the first possession. We obviously need to continue to do that.
Just play with a little more confidence and relax.
Right, exactly.
And the game will come
right
to you.
There.
Down low, Mainers puts it up off the glass. No good, but a foul.
That's a good play, though. I mean, we got the ball in there to Jalen, and he went up strong. He just wasn't able to convert it, but he's going to the free throw line, and that's what's good about that.
And going to the line is Mainers, as he said, and looks like the second foul is going to be called on Britt Everman Jr. First shot is good by Jalen. He's got 5. 22-14 is our score. Jalen's second free throw is good. 6 points for the Wildcat sophomore. 22-15 is our score. Jasper back again within 7. Jeeps with the basketball. 6:20 to go in the third. Drew Schraring over to Eli. Works it out to Drew. Now Dooley with it. Jeeps no hurry right now.
No, they're trying to limit the possessions, that Jasper gets, and it's a good move.
Ooh, near steal. Or well, it looked like Butel had a beat on it.
I'm guessing 23 Eli Schraring's probably one of their top scorers. We don't have stats for him, but with Giesler guarding him, Giesler usually guards the. There's a turnover.
Right now he's got 8 points. Dooley with it down low, deals it out to Eli. Over to Drew, back out to Eli. Eli with Giesler on him, as you said. Here's a 3 from the corner, is off the mark, no good by Tripp Burkamp, and Jalen Mainers pulls down the board. Butel will bring it up the floor. Giesler, Mainers, 3 on the way, good! Jalen Mainers with his second 3-pointer of the night. 9 points for the Wildcats sophomore. 22-18, Cats within 4. Cats picking it up a little bit on the defensive end. Here's a 3-pointer, no good. Coming down with the board is Dooley. Dooley puts it up. He's going to be fouled on his rebound shot.
We talk about rebounds against missed 3-pointers. They're always long rebounds, and that's exactly what happened there.
So Logan Day will pick up the personal. It'll be his first. 22-18 is the score. As the first free throw rattles in, out, and back in for Adam Dooley. Dooley's got 9. He leads the Jeeps in scoring this evening as he nails his second free throw for 10 on the night. 5 of, make that actually 6 of 7. Where's my math? 5 of 6 on the line for Dooley. Either way, 24-18 is the score. Jasper with the basketball. Giesler drives to the baseline. Gies looking for help. Ball is knocked away. Scramble for the ball. And the Cats come up with it. Butel has it. Giesler out to Mainers, yes.
Yeah.
Butel will drive it. He'll put it up and in. Max Butel with his first bucket. 24-22. Cats again within 4. Jeeps with it. And a whistle and a foul away for the ball against, looks like Dooley. Or Dooley, I should say. We'll see.
Yep.
Schraring.
Drew. That'll be 3 on him.
My apologies. Drew Schraring will be nailed on the personal, as Jason said, his third foul. 4:04 to go here in the third quarter. Jasper has the basketball. They trail by 4. Butel will bring it up. Right now, another big possession for the Cats. Here's a 3 on the way. Good! 3-point basket by Logan Day. His second straight 3-point basket. Jasper within 1, 24-23. 3:45 to go in the third. We'll be back after this on 18 WJTS.
Get game day ready with food fit for a fan. Cheer on the Jasper Wildcats or celebrate a victory with a treat from Jasper's Dairy Queen. Grab some sweet treats while watching the Wildcats in action this season. Score on favorites like a decadent blizzard or a signature creation like a chocolate sundae. You can also get Orange Julius at your original West Side Dairy Queen. Dine in or drive through before or after a game for your favorite Dairy Queen treat. Best of luck, Wildcats, from Phyllis and her team at Jasper's Dairy Queen.
Much improved shooting by the Jasper Wildcats at a 13-4 run to start here in the third quarter. Jason has put them within 1.
Yeah, you're right. We were talking off camera there a little bit. There's a lot could be said about shooting the ball in the rhythm, in the flow of the game, and we're doing a lot better job this half.
And we got a foul away from the ball again as Dooley hits the deck. And that will go against the Wildcats. Looks like that was Butel.
Yeah.
His first. Both teams with 2 fouls apiece here in the third. LaRose, here's a three on the way. No good by Trip Burkamp, and the Wildcats come up to the board. Jasper with the basketball. They trail by 1.
Push it. There you go.
Three on the way. Off the mark. No good. Out of bounds. It'll belong to the Wildcats as Clint Everman Jr. with the last hand on it. So Crit gets the last piece of it, and it'll belong to the Wildcats. Knocked out of bounds. Again, will belong to the Cats as Dooley got a piece of that one. The Cats send in Caden Nerney in place of Butel. Jasper with a chance to pick up their first lead of the night. Ernie with it. Caden works it in the backcourt. Finds Mainers on the wing. Jalen holds high, deals it out to Day. Down low. Giesler, muscle a shot up, off the mark, no good. Tipped up and no good, put a foul. From our vantage point, it looked like that went in.
Yeah, it did. Geese is in there battling. You know, he's playing harder this half. And you know, and Coach Gable said that numerous times. This team plays hard when Geese is in there and plays hard. And he's playing a lot harder here to start this second half.
Giesler rattles in that first of 2 to tie the ball game up at 24 apiece. That foul was called on Eli Schraring, by the way, his first, third team foul for the Jeeps. Giesler misses this shot. Manners with the rebound. Up, no good, but a foul. They're going to say it's on the floor, though.
Yeah, he got the rebound and kind of got pushed.
So Mainers, nice job blocking out and getting in position for the foul, or for the rebound.
Yeah, he did. He did a very good job with it.
That foul, by the way, was on Everman Jr., his third. Jasper basketball.
We're doing a lot better here in the second half of having active hands. You know, we're swatting at the ball. We're going for the ball a lot better to start this second half than what we did the whole first half.
A much more aggressive Wildcat ball club here in this second half by far.
That's a foul.
Mainers bumps, turns around, puts a shot up, will not get the roll. Jeeps come up with a rebound. Dooley brings it up the floor. Dooley is bumped from behind. And it looks like that'll be Day getting nailed on the personal. Second foul for Logan, as Jack Levin will come into the contest now. Day will take a rest with 2 fouls. Well, the Jeeps with the basketball. We're tied at 24 apiece. Dooley. Well, he really hustled down in there trying to get the bump, looking for that foul, isn't he?
Yeah.
Tell you what, that's good aggressiveness by him, too.
Foy's going to pick that one up, I think.
First foul for Jace. 2:29 to go in the third. We're tied at 24. Jeeps with it. Everman Jr. with it. He'll deal it over to Verkamp. Trip drives. Whistle and another foul. Whistle happy in this quarter, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Jack's doing a good job of trying to put pressure on them, but you can't. You got to move your feet and not play. You got to play defense with your feet, not your hands.
And that's Jack's third foul. And the 5th team foul already for the Wildcats, still with 2:12 to go. As a result, Trip Verkamp has 2 shots coming, the first of which falls to give the Jeeps the lead back at 25-24. Verkamp's second one is good. 26-24 is our score. 2:12 to go in the third. Jasper with the basketball. They trail by 2. Giesler over to Day. Day pumps a 3. That's good. Logan Day, his third three-pointer of the quarter. He's got 10 points. Jasper with their first lead of the night, 27-26. Now, Dooley tries, ball stripped right out of his hands by Giesler, and a foul. Giesler just ripped the ball right out of Dooley's hands, and Dooley committed the foul. And that will be, I believe, it is the fifth foul. Okay, so Jasper now in the bonus for the rest of this quarter with 1:43 to go. They lead by 27-26 score, and Braden Giesler will go to the line to shoot two.
He did a good job there of the help side defense. The guy beat him beat off the dribble, but Gies was right there to stop him and just took the ball right away from him.
Giesler, with just 1 point to his credit, misses his second straight free throw. So he is 2 for 3 from the line tonight here in the third. He has a chance to put the Cats up by 2. And he does. 2 points for Braden Giesler. 28-26 is scored. Jeets with the basketball. They suddenly find themselves down by 2. Wildcats have battled here in the third quarter to take the lead after being down by 10 at halftime. Down low, Julie puts a shot up, no good. Rebound, Caden Nerney with the board. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound up and in by Mainers. Jalen Mainers has 7 points here in the third quarter. He's got 11 on the night. Jasper leads by 4. 30-26 with 1:05 to go. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Mainers. Under a minute to go. 30-26 is scored. Cats bring it up the floor. Here's Ernie. Out to Mainers, back to Caden. 48 seconds to go in the quarter. Cats a bit on a tear. Outscoring the Jeeps by 16-10 count. That's not right. We'll figure that out at
20
the break.
20-6.
20-6, excuse me. Thank you.
I'll help you with your math.
Linda Rollender and Sister Margaret would not be happy with me right now.
Yeah.
15 seconds to go. Just call the game, Carey. Here. Down low, Giesler up and in. Jalen Giesler, Braden caps off what has been a furious third quarter by the Wildcats, who take a 32-26 lead here at the quarter break. We'll be back after this on 18 WJTS.
Sell your car the easy way at Ubalor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper. Simply scan this QR code to get a Kelley Blue Book instant cash offer on your vehicle. Whether your car has low miles, high miles, or has a few dings, KBB makes it easy. Just answer a few simple questions and get a cash offer on the spot. Then bring your car to your local KBB buying center, Ubalor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, and we'll handle the rest. Trade your keys for cash today at Ubalor & Sons.
Wildcats finds themselves now leading this contest 32-26 after being down by 10 at the halftime break.
Yeah, unofficially, I didn't have us for any turnovers in that quarter. So, obviously taking care of the basketball and shooting the ball better is what led to outscoring them 22-6 in that quarter and out. Now, the key to this is continuing that third quarter into the fourth quarter. And if we do, we'll be all right. But you can't have a letdown.
And you got to keep that momentum on your side.
Yes.
So the Jeeps with the basketball, now down by 6 here in the opening minutes of the fourth quarter on 18 WJTS. Carey Schneider, Jason Stamm, and Jeremy Marcos. Turnaround jumper is up and no good by Schraering. Dooley, who's just been a scrappy kid in there all night, Jason, gets that board and draws the foul.
Yeah, we can't allow that. I mean, we got to block out. We got to get those rebounds and only let them have one shot at the basket.
Dooley has 10 points. He'll have 2 free throws coming. First one is on the way and good. 11 points for the junior. Next one on the way is good. 12 points for Dooley. 32-28 our score. Jasper with the basketball. They lead by 4. Now, Giesler drives the lane, takes it to the hole, whistle, and a foul. And that foul will go against Eli Schreering. That'll be his second. Schreering, who was the man with 6 points in the first half, was limited to 2 in that third quarter. Picks up his second foul, and Giesler will go to the line. Braden has 4 points, 2 for 4 from the line, and he'll get that one to drop as he hit the front of the rim and bounced it in. Jack Levin getting ready to come in.
He's coming in for Giesler, so he has to wait.
Giesler has 5 points as he nails that first one. Second one rattles in. 6 points for the Wildcats senior. Now Jack Levin will come in to replace Braden and give him a little rest with 7:21 to go in the ball game. 34-28, Jasper with the lead.
Need a good defensive possession right here.
Schreering in the quarter, Dooley for 3. That's off the mark, no good. Rather long. And Butel comes up with the basketball. He'll fire it over to Day. Day kicks it out to Foy. Foy drives, puts a shot up. No good, but a foul. And that might be against Schreering. That might be his third if it is. It is Schreering's. Or sorry, actually that's on Drew. That'll be his fourth.
Yeah.
Drew Schreering is at the score in this contest, and he's picked up his 4th foul. Jace Foy nails the first of 2. Foy has 4 points now. Bryson Moroz will come into the lineup or join the Jeeps lineup as Jace Foy has 4 points. Misses that one. 35-28, Jasper with their biggest lead of the night at 7 points. Dooley with Mainers on him. Eli Schreering deals it down to Dooley in the lane. Shot is up, no good, but a foul is going to be called on the Wildcats.
I believe Day's going to get that one. Yep. Nope.
Actually, it was Jalen Mainers. Mainers with his second. And Adam Dooley with 12 points. Second trip to the line here in the fourth quarter, and he has nailed the first of 2.
Dubois' free throw shooting is what's keeping him in the game.
He's 8 of 9 right now himself in this contest.
Yeah.
Jeeps actually have only, in fact, Jeeps are perfect from the line here in the second half. 2, 4, 6, 8 of 8 as a team here in the second half. And that's 14 points for Adam Dooley. 35-30 is our score. 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Jasper with the basketball.
Yeah, Dubois has only scored 10 points, and they've got 8 of them at the free throw line in the second half.
Here's a shot, it's a roll, and it goes through, and we got a whistle. That should be after the shot, though. And it will be against the Jeeps. That shot will count, though?
The shot should count, and it should be Jasper ball because the shot was off.
Okay, they have the points on the board right now, 37-30 it shows. So I'm just waiting to see if they gave Jace Foy that basket,
yes.
which they should have.
They did.
Okay. So Foy gets the score. He's got, six points tonight. And a foul is going to go against Adam Dooley, his third. Tipped up shot is good by Giesler. Braden Giesler. 8 points. A lot of time left, though, in this contest. Well, the Cats have a 9-point lead. Jeeps show they can score. Under 6 minutes to go. Ball is partially blocked by Giesler. It's out of bounds along the Northeast Dubois.
I would venture to say that halftime conversation in the Jasper locker room was very vocal.
Very intense, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, at this point, somehow, some way, they got the point across. As a foul is going to be called on Logan Day. It looks like that'll be his third. You read my mind, brother. I was about to just bring up that point. 39-30 is our score. Jasper with the lead.
The thing I don't like is we've got 3 team fouls with only 2 minutes into the quarter.
Both sides do, actually.
Yeah.
As I said, a lot of time, and look at that drive. Beautiful drive by Eli Schraering. Schraering with his 10th point. And that foul will go against Giesler, and that's his 4th. Eli Schraering will go to the line. He has 10 points. He'll try to complete the 3-point play. Looking for his 11th. He misses that one. First miss from the line for the Jeeps in the second half after going 8 for 8.
I think Coach Gable's going to call a timeout.
And Coach John Gable will call a timeout. Looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout. Or was it a...
Must be a
Actually,
full.
it was a full. Okay, so full timeout with 5:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jasper 39, Northeast Dubois 32. We'll be back after this.
103.3 The Fix is Southern Indiana's go-to radio station for must-have music hits.
I love your music.
From the All-American Rejects to Lizzo, we've got you covered.
Dude, I listen all the time.
Did we mention we also have local news, sports, and Pacers basketball?
Wow.
Your music fix, your sports fix, your fix for it all.
Oh my God, I won!
Tune in to 103.3 and get your fix today.
Today's must-have music all day.
Well, with 5:40 to go in the fourth quarter, Coach Gable calls a full timeout to settle his team down a little bit. Braden Giesler in the contest, Jason, with 4 fouls.
Yeah, I think that Coach Gable's just leaving him in there because we need his energy out there. Hopefully Geese will play smart.
Mainers down low, gets swatted, but no call. Here's a 3 on the way, off the mark, no good. Giesler comes up with a board. He'll clear it to Butel. Drive, shot off the glass, no good by Foy. Out of bounds, it'll belong to the Wildcats.
We're just a lot more active on missed shots, everything. I mean, we're playing the second half the way we should have played the whole game.
Mainers with it, down low, Giesler. Giesler puts it off the glass and good. Braden Giesler, 10 points.
That's why he's still in the game.
Absolutely. Here's a 3, no good by the Jeeps. Down low, Geese stay off.
Yeah, that's
Shot
fine.
off and in, exactly.
I'll take that with Geese guarding him, let him have the 2 points and stay in the game.
Bryson Rose picks up his first 2, 41-34, but the fact is they're going to be going after him.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, if they were smart, they would.
Here's Jalen Mainers in the backcourt. Down low to Butel. Jace. Braden. Logan. Giesler. Back out to Butel. Nearing the 4-minute mark. 41-34. Cats with the lead. Cats are going to start to take a little air out of the ball here. They're in the position to work a lot of clock. As the Jeeps have their 3 team fouls here in this quarter. Jasper with 4, by the way. 3:40 to go in the contest. Logan will deal it over to Giesler. Giesler loses out of bounds. It belongs to Northeast Dubois.
I'd still like to see us look for the basket. You know, that time I felt like in that possession we didn't really look to score. We were just trying to run clock, which that's fine. You run clock, but you still look to score.
Absolutely. I mean, as I said, they were in the position to do so. But with a 7-point lead, 3.5 to go now. But as you said, you know, you got to look for those opportunities to put the ball in the hole.
No doubt.
Here's a 3 on the way. It's short, no good. Coming up with the board is Jace Foy. Jump ball is called. It'll belong to the Jeeps. No, the Wildcats, excuse me.
Yeah.
Couldn't see the arrow very well over there.
It's not a very bright one.
No. So with 3:19 to go, it's 41-34. Jasper with the basketball, 7-point lead.
Looks like they're going to trap.
Ooh. Day over to Foy.
Get it down there. Look at the backside. The backside against this 1-3-1 is going to be wide open.
3 minutes to go.
Right here. Now look at Butel. If Butel would scoot into the basket, he'd be wide open.
Down low, Giesler finds Butel. Butel kicks it out to Foy. Oh, it looks like the Jeep fans wanting to walk. Here's a three on the way by Butel. Good! Max Butel with a three-pointer. He's got 5. And the stop and play.
I think they're going to get Mainers for a foul. He got tangled up with somebody underneath.
The basket will count, and a foul will go on Mainers. So for Jalen, it's his third, and it is the 15th foul on the Wildcats. And we will have free throws on the other end. Jeeps with 3 fouls of their own. So Dooley will go to the line. He's got 14 points. Nails the free throw. Dooley, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of 10. Actually 10 of 11, make it 11 of 12 from the line tonight. And he's got 16 points in this contest, and a timeout is called with 2:40 to go in this ball game. Jasper leads it 44-36. We'll be back after this on 18 WJTS.
Jubilar Toyota in Jasper is proud to be the title sponsor for the Jammin' in Jasper basketball tournament this month. Teams from all over the Midwest will come to compete. This month, get a jammin' deal on your next vehicle at Jubilar's with tax time savings. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles in stock for every budget and flexible financing options from top lenders. As always, no hidden fees. Jubilar Toyota in Jasper, where customers send their friends for jammin' deals since 1929.
Well, after the timeout, Jasper leads at 44-36 with 2:40 to go in this contest. Cats will have the basketball, up by 8.
Got to take care of the basketball, and again we got to continue to look to score. They're gonna turn up the pressure a little bit on full court.
Giesler brings it up the floor.
Mainers is wide open. Look at him.
He's jumping and see. Look at me.
Yeah.
You tell. 2:24 to go. Jace with it, finds Max. Butel handles the basketball and mills it out to Foy. Whistle, and a foul is going to be called. That's just the 4th foul, however, for the Jeeps here in the quarter. That will go on Eli Schraring. That'll be his 3rd. So Giesler will inbound it right in front of us. Gies with pressure on him. Under 2 minutes to go.
Get it out of the corner. Yeah, that's why Coach Gable didn't like it down there either, so he called a timeout.
And that'll be a 20-second timeout, so we'll leave it right here. So right now, it's up to the Cats just protect the ball.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those games where you got to take care of the basketball and you got to hit your free throws, and if you do those things, you should be able to pull out the win. But, they're obviously going to turn up the pressure, so we got to make sure that we take care of the ball.
Yep. So 44-36 is our score. 1:57 to go in this ball game. Jasper right now, kind of with everything in their control, so to speak.
Yeah, there's no doubt. We just, like we said, we got to continue to play the way we've played the whole second half, and we should be okay. But you got to take care of the ball because they're going to be turning up the pressure on defense.
The Giesler will try to bring it in.
Get it out of there. Good.
Here's Giesler, down low to Mainers. Mainers
Get it back out. Get it out.
looking to get it back
Good.
out. He does.
Good.
He finds Day.
That's a
Bumping,
foul.
bumping, and finally a foul is going to be called on Eli Schneider, and that'll be his 4th. So Schneider picks up his 4th personal. 5th team foul now, so both teams in the bonus with the last 1:46 to go in this ball game. We got, looks like Max Butel heading to the line. Max has 5 points, make it 6 as he nails the first of 2. Moreau's in the lineup now for Northeast Dubois as Crit Everman Jr. will take a rest. Butel looking for his 7th point of the night. That's one is short. Jeeps with the basketball. Schrerin will bring it up. Eli works on Foy. Loses the handle, and the Cats come up with it. 1:35 to go. Mainers has it. Mainers takes it. He's going to be fouled from behind. And that, regardless, will be shots coming to the line as it is past the bonus mark. And that will go on Trip Verkamp. That'll be his first.
That was close to an intentional foul just because the ball was out in front of him and the defender was behind him and didn't even go for the ball.
Mainers has 11 points. He misses the first of 2.
That's usually what officials will look for is, did the defensive guy go for the ball? And there I don't think he did.
Sometimes it's just so obvious, but he still doesn't get called.
Yeah.
He'll nail the second. He's got 12 points. 90 seconds to go in this contest. Jasper with a 10-point lead. And now in the driver's seat. Near steal. Ball is almost stolen away. Nice hustle by Giesler. (46-36), 1:20 to go.
Play good defense here. That's all you got to make them run some clock to score. That's the biggest thing.
Don't give him anything easy, and certainly don't put him at the line.
Right.
Like he did just there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're going to call traveling. Well, there was a bump and so forth, but if travel is going to be called, we'll take the turnover.
It was the right call. He did travel, but did he get fouled, bumped to cause that? I don't know.
So the Cats with a 10-point lead at 1:06 to go in this ball game. Giesler will bring it up. Mainers, he'll be fouled. So Jalen Mainers will go back to the line. He is 4 of 6 from the line tonight with 12 points.
That's 5 fouls on Drew Schrerin.
So Drew Schrerin will lead this ball game. He has not scored. Mainers has 12 points. First one is good, 13 for the Wildcats sophomore. Five of 7 at the line. Make it 6 of 8. 14 points for Jalen Mainers, under a minute to go. Jasper with the 12-point lead. Moreau's for 3, he'll hit it. Bryson Moreau picks up his 5th point on the three-pointer with 51.2 seconds to go. And it is a full timeout. And we'll take a quick break and come back after this on 18 WJTS.
101 Country, WBDC, your morning brain teaser.
Here's Dolly Parton now on Lunch with the Legends on 101 Country.
All right, leading things off on a Good Time Gold Saturday morning. Beezer, good morning.
Good morning, Ty.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Be sure to join me from 3 to 6 for Afternoons with Amanda.
We are 101 Country, WBDC.
Back at Northeast Dubois High School, where the Wildcats lead at 48-39 with 51 seconds to go, and they'll have the basketball.
Pass.
And a turnover.
That's what you don't want. That's what you don't want. Slow down. Get the ball in the middle of the floor and beat the press.
Well, the Jeeps will have it. Eli Schrerin with it. Eli in the lane, deals it out to Dooley. Dooley pumps the three, off the mark, no good. Mainers comes up with the board. He's bumped, and finally a foul is called. And that will be out of Dooley's fourth personal. Mainers will go to the line.
Hit these two and it should ice it.
First one is no good.
Well,
all right. Mainers 14 points as he misses that first one. Giesler will lead the ball game. Mainers nails the second. 15 points. Schrerin muscles a shot up and good. Eli Schrerin has 12.
Pass it.
20 seconds and a steal.
God damn it.
And a loose ball. I was going to say they had to call a foul on that. He over on the end there, so.
I don't know who they called it on.
Ernie. It will be Caden Ernie's second foul. .14 seconds to go. And Eli Schrerin will go to the line to shoot two.
I never understood why kids in those situations, they wait for the double team to come to them before they look to do it. You see them coming, make the pass.
Exactly. Somebody's got to be open down there.
Yeah, make them chase, you know. But no, they catch it, and they wait, and they wait, and they wait. I don't know if it's because they want to get fouled so they can shoot free throws, but right now that's not the objective. The objective is to keep the clock running and get out of here with a victory.
So Schrerin at the line. He missed his last free throw, but that one falls. He's got 13 points. Schrerin, before he hit that, he's only hit one out of 3, 4, 5 free throws tonight.
There's been a lot of free throws on both sides tonight.
He will get both of these, however.
Get it in and pass it right there. Now get rid of it.
And a timeout by the Wildcats. So the Wildcats will call the timeout. It'll be a 30. Looks like. So the Cats leading by a 6-point contest now after being up by as much as 12, wasn't it, at one point?
Yeah, I believe it did.
So, but it was only a matter of them, like I said, controlling the basketball. But that's not going to deter the fact that the Wildcats played much better in this second half.
There's no doubt, but you know, here in the fourth quarter, I've got us unofficially for 3 turnovers, and you know, those are turnovers that you've committed with the lead, and you're giving the opposition extra opportunities to score. So you know, you need to take care of the ball a little bit better here in the fourth quarter than what we have.
So the Cats will have it. Giesler, I thought he was done for the night, but he's back in. Looks to throw a baseball pass down the floor, but he does not. He'll deal it over to Butel. Butel back hands. And a foul is going to be called.
Right there, you just chuck it to the other end of the floor. Even though there's nobody down there, throw it up in the air and let somebody go get it.
Throw it up in the sky and let the clock take care of itself. I mean, you had 14 seconds, I believe, on the clock at the time, at least when that play started.
Yeah. I mean, I hate throwing the ball in the corners like that. because you got 2 extra defensive guys with the out-of-bounds line and the sideline.
6 points for Butel and make it 7 as he hits the first of 2 here. And in the contest will be Jace Foy, and he'll replace Giesler. Max Butel nails the second. 10 seconds to go. Shot is no good. Kuntz comes with the board, and he'll be fouled with 3 seconds to go. So Kai Kuntz will have the chance to put his name in the scoring sheet.
As the student section says, I believe we just won.
I believe so too. 51-43 is the score. Kai Kuntz will have 2 free throws coming. The Wildcats look to be on the way to their 4th victory of the year and their 3rd in the last 4. Kuntz comes up short on that one.
Well, this game was obviously a tale of 2 halves. You know, it was night and day difference between the way we played.
Kuntz misses them both. 2 seconds. And that is the end of the ball game with a final score. Jasper defeats Northeast Dubois and come from behind fashion with a furious 3rd quarter that topped off what is a 51-43 victory after being down by 10 at halftime. Jason, as he just said, it was a tale of 2 halves.
Yeah, I mean, that's the simplest and easiest way to put it. You know, obviously, you know, we came out here in the second half and outscored them, let's see, 31-23.
Right.
You know, so that was a big turnaround. I don't know. We talked a little bit briefly about, you know, the message that was sent in halftime, but I'm guessing to say that Coach Gable, you know, got after him, challenged him a little bit to come out the second half and play the way we're capable of. You know, I think we played the second half the way we played against Harrison the other night. So, you know, this is a nice win. You know, that I'm not taking anything away from this Dubois team. You know, they were 8-5 on the year. You know, I think they got beat Tuesday night by South Knox here at home. But, you know, for the most part, they've been having a very good season this year. And, you know, so you obviously don't take anything away from them. But I think, you know, if we play the way we played the second half the whole game, it's probably more than an 8-point game. But, you know, you got to give Dubois some credit for that too. You know, they came out scrappy there in the first half, and they capitalized on our mistakes.
They fed off the crowd's energy. We said that before. I mean,
no doubt.
This is obviously, you know, small gym, good old-fashioned gym, so forth. Renovated, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but still, it's a smaller gym that you have a lot of noise and so forth, and obviously a community that loves its athletics, basketball probably more than anything.
Yeah, probably.
And so forth. And so, you know, this is obviously a very hostile, tough environment. No matter who you're going to, you know, who they're playing, it's going to be difficult for anybody to win in.
Oh, there's no doubt. And I mean, I thought that, you know, the atmosphere was great. I mean, as a high school basketball player, you can't ask for anything better than this. You know, you watch some of these other games, of other high school games of, you know, in other states and stuff, and it's, you know, a lot of them play in gyms that are this size, but there's about half this many people there. You know, so, you know, both of these programs get great backing from their communities, and you know, that pays off. And I, you know, you made that point that, you know, I think in the first half that was a big thing that you know, Dubois come out and played off the crowd, played off of the players' energy, and the players played off of the energy of the crowd. In the second half, Jasper came out and they basically took that away from Dubois and took it away from their crowd. So I mean, you got to take your hat off to the Wildcats with the way they played the second half. You know, obviously, hopefully that will continue to tomorrow night. You know, they'll enjoy this one tonight on the bus trip home a little bit, and they'll be back in the gym tomorrow morning, do a walkthrough for New Albany, and you got to come ready to play tomorrow night because I believe New Albany's got a pretty good basketball team this year, and you know this is a tough weekend. You know, you play a county rivalry on Friday night, and that's always going to be a dogfight. And then you turn around and play a big school in New Albany,
world-class program like that.
And they I've heard somebody has said that they've got another player up there that they're classifying like another Romeo. I don't know much about that other than we'll see tomorrow night, I guess.
Find out who exactly they're talking about. I'm going to have to do some homework when I get there tomorrow.
Yeah.
But asking around with their media and so forth. But, yeah, exactly right. You know, it's definitely one of the tougher, but it's a good position to have this at this time of the year, I think.
Well, there's no doubt.
You know, we're in heading to the first weekend, basically of February, and so forth. But yeah, like I said, you know, you're being a big county rival this year on the road, and then still you come home tomorrow, but playing somebody of the caliber of New Albany.
I mean, you basically got a month left in your season. You know, February, the end of February, 1st of March is when your tournament rolls around, and you know, you got to build off of this second half tonight, and try to gain some momentum and keep that rolling throughout the next month, basically. You know, you're going to have letdowns. I mean, you're not going to play like we played this second half for 4 quarters of every game the rest of the season because these are high school kids. And you know, if anybody could bottle that, they could make a lot of money if they could figure out how to get them to do that.
You know, I'm going to go over the scoring here real quick for Northeast Dubois. Adam Julie was their man tonight with 16 points. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 12 from the line. So that really was big for the Jeeps to keep them into this contest. 8 points for Tripp Burkamp, 13 points for Eli Schwerin, and 5 points for, let's see here, for Bryson Rose off the bench. While the Wildcats, 11 points for Logan Day, 15 points by Jalen Mainers to come out to lead the scores tonight. 10 points for Braden Giesler, 6 for Jace Foy and Max Butel with 8. And the thing of it was that big third quarter as guess we'll have, it looks like Andy Noblet is here, but the problem is Jason won't let him have his headset. Here we go with assistant coach Andy Noblet joining us here. If Jason will give him his headset. I was going to let him do the interview if he wanted. You could have my headset, but he wouldn't let me have it. No, there it goes. But Andy, thanks a lot for coming up to see us tonight. Jason and I were just saying there's obviously the big story is this ball game a tale of 2 halves, and I have one question to start off with. What was said at halftime of this ball game?
Well, you know, basketball's a game of adjustments.
Of course.
And if you as you review the game a couple more times on WJTS, you're going to go back and watch, and Dubois got to do what they wanted to do in the first half. Our defense was trying to keep up with them, but they were able to run their stuff, got a lot of set shot threes, and they were hitting tonight, which gave them just momentum, more momentum and more momentum. Thought in the second half our defense dictated what their offense was able to do. I thought it was good adjustments by Coach Gable and Coach Begley to force them to do things that they did not want to do. And once that stagnation kind of happened, we got our confidence and then went on a big run in the third quarter, and that was huge.
Yeah, Jason made a point during that run, Andy, is that, first of all, one thing I was pointing out right away early is that we're going into a hostile environment here, to start off. Anytime you play up here, no matter what kind of team Northeast Dubois has, this is a tough place to play in. This is obviously, they feed off the energy of their fans, which are fantastic up here, And but the second half, we did pick up the defensive end, but the offense feeds off that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We were able to go in transition a little bit more. We found Logan a couple of times in transition where they lost him. That would not have happened in the first half because we weren't able to slow them down, and we didn't get many turnovers, and we're, again, walking it up against the press. And that was a big part of getting in the flow of the game, and then once we got in the flow, we were able to keep that going. So it was nice to see our guys respond that way because after a 10-point half, you never know what high school kids are going to do.
22-6 is what we outscored them in that third quarter. Obviously with a big flurry, I should say, with Mainers coming out strong with 7 points in that quarter, finishing with 15 tonight. In fact, 3 ball players with double figures tonight.
Yeah, that's great. If you look at our shot chart there in the first half, we were 1 for 2 in the paint. Everything else was a perimeter shot. And the second half, I think we got 8, 9, or 10, somewhere in there, buckets inside the paint. So it was a very good adjustment at halftime to make sure our guys understood what it was going to take to, it was going to be one possession that was going to change that. It was going to be the defensive end and making sure that they didn't get to run what they wanted to run.
So, so we move on tomorrow night. The Bulldogs come to town.
Yeah, everybody loves New Albany coming to town. It's always a tough game, but we've had a lot more success at home. So they have some talented guys that play, but again, it'll be probably a tale of two different styles. If we're able to play our style, this game's going to be close. We're going to be able to play with them. But if we get into a running style game where they are able to get easy baskets and we don't keep them out of the paint, we're going to have our hands full. So we're looking forward to it. It's another good challenge. It's not a conference game, but it does kind of give us a feel for how we would do it against a really good New Albany team.
Absolutely, and and it's just again it's just still a month away, or as we head into the 1st of February here tomorrow. But the fact is, Andy, I mean, this is always an interesting weekend. Jason and I were talking about it just before he came up here. It's an interesting weekend where you're playing a big county rival up here on the road, and then playing a caliber team like New Albany on Saturday.
Yeah, and talking about the caliber of the crowd tonight as well. Our JV guys were a little bit nervous. They're not used to having this many people early to watch them play. The JV game kind of similar. Our guys were a little rattled early with all the noise going on and just the excitement of the county game, but then our guys were able to rally back, and whenever they did, they too got it going, and it was good to see a lot of smiles on those guys' face as well as they're playing.
It's always live and learn when these kind of environments, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And then going on to New Albany tends to move some young kids up. So it gives our JV kids a really good matchup with some of their sophomores and juniors. It'll be a good test for them. And then the varsity game, obviously they've got some talented individuals we're going to have to guard.
And you're undefeated on the JV side right now. So
yeah, Coach Bagley's doing a great job, but it's also a lot of just composure. We've got some juniors down there that have a lot of composure and a willingness to share the basketball. So big compliments to those guys as well.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight, Andy. Appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow night. Andy Noblet with us here on our post-game show. Once again, the final score. Jasper in a come-behind fashion after being down by 10 at halftime. Roars back in the second half to defeat the Northeast Dubois Jeep here at the Coliseum. The final score, Jasper 51, Northeast Dubois 43. For Jeremy Marcos, Jason Stamm, and Coach Andy Noblet, I'm Carey Schneider saying goodnight from Northeast Dubois.